We recently visited my mother in the Blue Ridge Mountains of southwestern Virginia. While there, we visited a place that I really enjoyed growing up, Mill Mountain Park. This 568-acre park has mountain overlooks, hiking trails, a small zoo, a wildflower garden, and it is home to the icon that is recognized by most anyone who has ever visited Roanoke, which we'll show you in a bit. Here is the Discovery Center. It was closed when we visited, but it's open Thursday through Sunday each week and features interactive exhibits. It's also home to a black snake, a corn snake, and a box turtle. From there, it is a short walk to the Mill Mountain Zoo, which is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m., with the last admission being at 4 p.m. Tickets are $12 for adults and $10 for children. This 70-year-old zoo is, as I mentioned, smaller than many zoos we have visited, but it does have about 85 species of animals. The zoo includes some playground space, there's a snack bar called Bally's Bistro, but it's only open in the warmer months. It hadn't opened yet in early April when we were visiting. In addition to the animals, which we'll see in a moment, the zoo also has a lovely mountain overlook with some nice views. There's a train that goes around the zoo property, but it is also a warm weather attraction. There's a picnic table pavilion where you can enjoy lunch. One thing I really liked is the artwork that had been done as part of a project called Art to Rescue the River. Plastic pollution was removed from the nearby Roanoke River, and several sculptures were created made of the trash collected from the river. Sculptors made animals who were impacted by pollution to call attention to the need to reduce plastic pollution. Before we share the rest of the park with you, here is the most important part of any zoo video, an animal montage.
Of course, the zoo ends with a nice gift shop. You can pick up a number of souvenirs here. Or, if you're hungry, you can pick up some grab-and-go snacks here as well, including black bear poo, which is actually brown cotton candy. Mill Mountain Park also features a wildflower garden. This was early spring, and some of the flowers were just beginning to bloom, so I imagine by now when we post this video, the garden is even more beautiful. This is a really nice place for a walk, to admire the garden, and take in the southeastern view from Mill Mountain. Information was also provided about pollinator gardens. And they set up this little house that was the perfect size for squirrels, which included this dinner table for a squirrel family to enjoy. In addition to a zoo and a wildflower garden, the park features 10 miles of mountain biking, hiking, and equestrian trails. Bikes and horses are only allowed on certain trails, so look up the park's website for more information if you're interested in those activities. The road up the mountain is also designated a Blue Star Memorial Highway, in honor of the United States Armed Forces. Now, speaking of stars,
most people who visit Roanoke, Virginia take notice of the 100-foot tall star on the side of a mountain in town. It was installed by the Roanoke Chamber of Commerce in 1949 and has since been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. The star is lit up each evening. The lights are usually white, as pictured here, but the star is lit up in red, white, and blue at night on certain patriotic national holidays. The star is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Roanoke, which has become known as the Star City as a result. In front of the star is another overlook platform where you can get great views of the city below. There is signage identifying the mountains that you see in the distance as you look out over the city. There are bigger tourist attractions in larger cities that I do always enjoy seeing, but I still loved that we got to visit this place again with my mom. No matter where you travel, there is something wonderful about going home, and that is what this place was to me for so long. I'm glad I could share it with you. Click the link at the end of this video for some other mountain attractions that you may want to check out in Virginia. I'm Alice.
And I'm Jack.
Be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so we can see you the next time we're traveling through.